Cloud. Thank you. Thank you. So Tara, could you do a quick little recap and then I'll segue it into Elaine, because this is so important that we don't want to support other companies. I don't want to say that wrong. You don't want to buy from other companies from something we already have. And if you, just because you don't know we have it. And Tara is going to post all of this great information for you guys in Her Vision. She posted it in her team group. She let me know she posted it in her team group about a week ago, but I knew it was coming up on special. So I said, okay, because I knew that I would be knocking on her door to train for us, because I knew that it was coming up. So Tara, that's why I didn't do anything, because I wanted to do what we're doing right now. Okay. When you said it, I was like, okay.
I posted it in Higher Vision when we got off, so it's already posted there. But I was seeing a lot of customers and team members actually supporting the other company. And I'm like Sheila, I like to support small business, but if we have it, we need everybody supporting our businesses. So, and their own businesses. We don't want to send them off. So anyhow, I went through and I did post all of this, what microfiber is made of and why it's unique, why the blends are important, and the links of the fiber. And also I did a little demo showing the bowl and that this dish towel soaked in 2 cups of water, and there's still, well, there was still dry spots. You can't see the dry spots much now. There's a little bit if you can still see it. But there was still dry spots, and it soaked up 2 cups of water. And I know my family with 3 kids, we went through a ton of paper towels before I got these. So, I mean, you figure that's probably about a third of a roll of paper towels just in 2 cups at least.
There you go.
So economically, that's wonderfully. Environmentally, it's wonderful. Again, you don't want to use fabric softener at all. And cold or warm water, and the machine washes fine. Wash 3 times separate. It comes with the G warranty, which is free of manufacturing defects for 30 days. My favorite is this little dish scrub. And the reason why is because on this side it's soft, on this side it's not rough, but it has just a little bit of texture to it that's going to help get the little stubborn spots off. And I was telling them, I had a party and I got all of my free stuff. I got these so that I have them stocked in my kitchen. So I did a little stingy party. But I love these, and I used to use like the little crochets. It was called Scrubby Yarn, and I loved those, but I love these even more because it's perfect. It just has that soft and just a little bit of rough to it. So I love that. The mop towel and also the dusting. My next one is going to be multi-purpose. And then also in the catalog, they have a little QR code. If you or your customers scan that, it actually shows a woman using them. They're not talking, there's music in the background. And I was saying, I think I would love for them to do a little demo with it when they do the QR code. It would be really awesome, especially for new people. But it shows a lady showing them. So if you're at an actual in-home party or even Facebook, you know, maybe you can do that little video. And it's actually one of the YouTube videos is what's there. But the QR code is page 23, I believe it was. And it's really cute and informative by pictures. So I think that was it.
Oh, I love it. I love the code. I do know that we do have 1 or 2 videos out there. So I'm going to take a look at the code and see which one, and then we'll try to get those uploaded. I love, and I am just here to tell you, Tara, thank you so much. I did not know we had a mop cloth. I did not know we had a mop, because so now I'm like, oh my gosh, because I support small businesses, and I'll tell people I'll buy what we don't have. And I didn't know we had a mop cloth. And listen, guess how much our mop cloth is? Is it 2 for $15 or 1?
It's a lot cheaper.
One. It's one for $15. The other brand, it was like $100 for the mop.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's why I'm sitting here like. Oh.
There in the chat,
Hey,
I'm sorry.
That mop cloth on the bottom of my Dollar Tree mop handle, okay?
That's funny.
Yes, yes.
Hey, Tara, in the chat, Cindy Russell is asking for you to repeat what you were saying about washing them in warm water and why that was.
You use not hot water because the fibers will shrink, and then it's not going to perform as intended. I actually forgot to go over this, but the glasses one. This is my daughter's favorite. She uses this all the time, and her purse. It got left somewhere, and we've never found it. And she was, Mom, I need more, and it was right at the beginning of our shipping stuff. So we finally got these in, and she's so excited to have her cloth back. But these are wonderful too. So
Yes, that eyeglass cloth. Hold that up, Tara. That eye cloth, everybody that I know that wears glasses, I have gifted them for Christmas last year, and I've had people order back for me to give it to friends. And and y'all can always tell when I do not use it because I have a glare on my glasses. When I just did that, see how there's no glare? It actually takes the glare off my glasses. It is wonderful. And I do own all of them. I'm trying to figure out, like I said, except the mop, and I'm getting ready to order 5 of them because I have these hardwood towel things over here, and then they will work. But I love this, and y'all tell, like I said, Tara's really passionate about this. I wanted her to share with you because she's been after me for like 2 weeks, and I've been putting her off because I knew that they were going to be an award for recruiting. And I was like, just hold on, Tara, you ain't having. But it was so funny because I was like, okay. So she's put the information in her vision. She's been very passionate about this. She has seen us and other people, invited people to other parties. We do support small business. All of us do. We all do cross promote. But why you don't want to buy something from another company that we have? Now, if they have something we don't have that's different, it can enhance our Tupperware. Then you could tell your customers, hey, buy our towels, and then you could go buy that thing or whatever because it enhances us, right? Just like anything else. But this is a very, very cool line. And Tara Valentine, you have done an amazing job demonstrating this tonight.
Thank you.
So I just want to thank you so much, and we appreciate your attention to detail because everybody is really good at that. Kim, thank you for taking an eye on the chat. Continue to do that for us if they have any other questions for Tara before the end, because this is something that we can earn free. I'm not getting ready to play around with my screens right now, but I'll post all this information for y'all in Higher Vision. But your first recruit that you for this month, when you recruit, you're going to get thank you, Tara. I'll take the screen off of you because I know you're not wanting to be guaranteed. Thank you. Our first recruit this month, we know it's the Smooth Chopper. Y'all saw me making some guacamole the other night, and we'll do other things. I might have to have Kina do her, a couple of recipes because I know she would love that Smooth Chopper. But that's
yes, I do.
Yes, you do, honey. And that's for your first recruit as us for team members. And your recruit, we get one as well for $15. But when we have 3 recruits, is that not when we get that collection of towels, correct? So we're gonna, you all want to make sure that you're working on that because you can actually earn them free this month by having 3 recruits. Okay. All right, y'all. Just make sure y'all mute yourself. I'm trying not to do anything funny with this Zoom right now, so please mute yourself if you have background noise. Okay.
Do we get the party bonus this month? I know we didn't last month, but did we start getting it again this time?
That is a very good question. I have asked Dora that question, and I haven't gotten a answer back because she wanted to verify as well. But we do have director meeting tomorrow, and I promise I'll get you a 100% answer.
I would like that back, please, if that's an option.
Well, you can always ask for it, Miss Kimmy.
Well, I will start a petition now. I want the welcome. I want it back for the recruiter.
Yeah. Well, I will tell you that the reason they didn't do it last month was because of the Ultra Pro lasagna pan, and it was a supply issue.
Right.
Because we've always gotten it for years, but that's why I asked Dora this month, was that a one-time thing, and she'll set me straight on it, and then I'll let you know, okay? Because I looked in the fine print, I didn't really get what I was looking for, so I want to get it from her. So she went back and asked marketing, and she'll let us know. Okay?
Thank you.
So we appreciate that. Thank you, Kim. Thanks for the great questions tonight. So y'all excited? Good training, right?
We got
it. Go ahead.
I was going to say, I just pulled up the party perks,
And we get the, for one recruit, we get the smooth chopper for $15. When we go 3+, we add the microfiber scrub towels. So yes, we can get the say yes with our first recruit. And then when we get to 3, we add the towel collection.
Absolutely. So fantastic. I don't know if you can screen share or not, Vicki.
I can try if you want me to show that.
Yes, let's go ahead. I just don't
All
want to make any funny moves. But
No, let
I
me see
want
if
them to
it'll
be
let
able to
me-
see
I'm
it.
going to just see if it'll give me permissions. So here we go.
Yeah,
There it is.
there we
Okay,
go. Thank you, Vicki. So if you could drive for me a little bit tonight, that would be great.
sure. So just let me, this is just in the party perks in our back
Mhm.
office where that is.
Yeah, if you'll keep the party perks up for me after the next training, that would be great. I just don't want to touch
Sure.
anything.
I'm going to stop
Thank
sharing.
you.
Get back. There you go. Just tell me when and I can pull what you need.
Okay, thank you, Vicki. I appreciate y'all. I tell you, my heart's so warm. I'm just gonna go to bed and hug my bee tonight. You know, I need it, right? Okay, so what's up next? So we know that we're gonna be getting our awesome microfiber towels for ourselves because we sell Tupperware. And guess what? If we're gonna have a Tupperware spatula, we also need microfiber to be cleaning up our houses and our things when we're cooking for our family. So we already know we're gonna get that microfiber. We're gonna recruit this month. We'll come out with some great little word choices and help you with that we'll post in the in our Higher Vision group. But you know what, guys, we talked about, hey, we want to be this $1 million company. You guys, we got 10 directors now that I'm so excited about that, and we have about 33 managers, and we're excited about that. But what can we do to keep our business going right now? It's one thing to say, hey, sell Tupperware, but what about if you don't have any parties? What about if your parties you had are getting a little lower? What can you do to turn your business around? So I have been working with our next director for 2 years now, and she has, I've seen her go through different phases with her business, but I have seen her in the last few months turn her personal business around where she's making more money. She's training her team. They did their 10,000 last month. And she is so happy about her business. So, of course, I wanted to talk to her, and I've been talking to her about what has changed with her business. And y'all, wait till you hear this. Very duplicable. Something else that, yes, will be posted in Higher Vision as soon as we hang up. I already got her word choices. I already have her memes. It's going to be posted in its own album for y'all to copy this. Y'all are going to be so amazed to hear where she's taken her business from and what she's been able to do with this way to date parties on social media. So I'm going to give it up for one of your awesome directors right now, Rockaway Elaine Thompson. Can you pop in and I'll screen share you? Is Elaine here?
I'm here.
All right. Hey, let me
Party
put
friend.
you on. And then we are recording. I'm going to put you on and then try to not mess up anything else tonight. So take it away, girl.
Okay. Well, first I want to say Terry did a great job with the towels. And for those seasoned consultants that are out there, do you know what this one is called? What this container is called? Anybody?
Doors a lot.
Doors
Okay,
a
well,
lot container, yeah.
Our whole towel
Doors a
line
lot.
is in here. I carry
Oh, I love it.
party to party. So if you have one, pull your towels out and put them in here. It's amazing. I've been bringing it around since the towels came out. I just wanted to share that with everybody in case you didn't know. Okay, so yeah, I had come to a complete wall with my date book was completely empty. It was July 4th, to be exact. I didn't know what I was going to do. I wanted that walk, and I was willing to go whatever I had to do to get it. So I sat down. I mean, my personal business basically was 1 or 2 parties a month, and then I helped my team. And 500, I had $1,000 a month, back to a $500 a month. Of course, May was epic. I don't know what happened with May, but May was a great month for us all. And then June, I went back down to 500. Anyway, fast forward, I'm at July 4th. I'm sitting inside. I don't know what I'm going to do because my date book is completely empty. So what I did was I took a notebook, plain old notebook, and I started to do an A to Z booking party. An A to Z booking party is you message 4 friends. I did 6 in some letters, and I just went to Facebook and I typed in the letter A, and if your last name came up as a letter A, you were my first victim. And I did 4 to 6 per letter, and I just sent them a message. Hey girl, I'm doing something new for the month of July. I wanted to host a party a day using the alphabet, starting at the letter A and ending in the letter Z. And you are one of my top A friends. I would like to reward you with freebies and half-offs. Be the first to say yes, and you'll be entered in a drawing at the end of the month for a $50 gift pack. So yes. Well, I will tell you, I did A, and then I did B, and I used the same word choice for everybody. You got to remember to change that letter every single letter you go. I only made it to L. That's as far as I got. But I had some people ignored me. Out of 67 people that I sent it to, several ignored me. The notebook, I wrote down everybody's name that I sent it to. So I knew as it was coming through who I sent it to. I circled who answered me. And if they said no, that's okay, because no just means, and we know, it means it's not now, maybe at another time, and that's fine. But all of a sudden, the yeses started popping in. And before I knew it, I had about 6 parties lined up. So when your first yes comes in, my response was, hey girl, yes, that's great. And then I throw a date out there immediately. Let's do Sunday at 8 o'clock. I'll create the party. You click, you're going. I'll send you a quick hostess packet for your easy peasy duties as a hostess to read through. I do all the work. Be sure you send this to, I'll tell you how to invite. And all of a sudden, I think my first letter was B, and I got 2 responses like back to back. So my second B, I sent, and I said, hey, you weren't first, but you were second. And you're in luck because I'm doing the same thing in August. So I have my July now, I have my August, and it just kept going. So you can do as many. I'm booked through October now. I've never had as many parties as I have in my date book right now in personal sales for me. And I've only made it to the letter L. It works. It's shocking, but it works. And I've passed it on to a couple of my teammates, and they've been doing it, and they're doing fabulous too. Jessica, as a matter of fact, she's booked through October as well. It really works. You just have to keep in mind that you're going to get about 15 no's before you get a yes. And that's okay. That's perfectly okay. Figure it as practice. But I started this in July. I had over 2,000 in sales for myself in July. And last month I had almost 3,500. So it's working. It's really working. And I'm only up to L. And when I do get to Z, now I'm going to do the first names that start with an A and go down the line. Because I did the last name. But it is really working. And I'm snowballing, and it's really working for us, for me here at least, and a couple people I've handed it to. So try it. It's time consuming, I will give you that. But once you get the basic printed out, you can just copy and paste it the rest of the time in. Does anybody have any questions? It was.
So let me shoot you an interview. So let me take you back to June. You said you had 500 in sales.
I had $548 in sales and 11 cents.
Okay. Then in July, you just started this on July 4th, and didn't you do, didn't that month, how many parties did you book that month?
For that month, 5.
Uh-huh.
From doing this, but I had nothing on my calendar.
Exactly.
Nothing.
Exactly. And then you did over 2,000, so that means you made your 25%. You got a personal volume bonus. That means you also earned all the awards that Tupperware gave out that month for the 2,000 in sales and all of that. And then we're going to go into August. So you're like, okay, we're moving right along. And then in August, didn't you have more parties in August than you've had in a very long time? Right. And then
I've been with Tupperware.
Yeah.
Yes.
And your sales were $3,500.
And I took the week of Jubilee off. My Facebook has never looked like this. it's just crazy. It's crazy. I'm not complaining, don't get me wrong, and now I'm not working on the weekends. I'm only doing my parties. I don't know how Kim does 7 a week. I'm fine with 2 a week. But I'm very happy with what I'm doing because all my events are starting next month. So I'm extremely happy. And I'm booked already into October. So
Somebody,
I'm getting
Elaine,
everybody to Christmas shop already.
Elaine, somebody's asking about the
Yes.
packet. The packet.
What's in your hostess packet?
I put, depending upon, I usually mail it. Now, I want you to know that 99% of these parties were up north in New York and New Jersey. They were not here in Florida where I live. So I mailed them each like two catalogs. I mailed a thank you card to the hostess, telling her, thank you for booking the party. I'm going to call you to give you explanation. Like I instruct them how to invite. I don't want them to just go on Facebook and go, okay, boom, 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 boom. These are the people I want. No, I don't want that. I want it intimate. So I tell them to invite 15 to 25 of their acquaintances that are on Facebook, because everybody that's on Facebook really is not your friends. They are your acquaintances. Never met them in person. You don't really know them. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but they are acquaintances. And then I have them invite 15 to 25 of their friends that are physically in their life, their family, people they text, people they talk to on the phone, people they work with, people they see, people that they really know. And then I send them like 2 different memes to post on their Facebook page that say, I'm having a Facebook party. If you'd like to come, add me. And you'd be surprised how many people that they never expected say, add me. And then they get invited to the party. So I had a party last week. It just ended. And she told me, oh, it's not going to be big. Nobody's going to come. I closed it at $1,153. So it's the parties that they tell you nobody's going to come, nobody's going to buy anything. And I laugh because those are the parties that usually do the best. So I post everything in a group. I do the room, and I just schedule all the posts going into the room. I do video at 11 a.m. I do a Tupper tip. There's always a Tupper tip in there. And then on the day of the party, we either do it Zoom or we do it live. If we do it live, obviously I'm the one that goes live for about 40 minutes. And if we Zoom, it usually takes about an hour because everybody's chit-chatting. But I always go live. They always see me. And I always ask the hostess the day before, what do you want to see? Because I take 5 products. Fridge Smart, of course, is always out there. Those scrubby towels that Tara did, I've sold probably 5 at every party I've done since this started. I love those scrubby towels, and they are fabulous. And I tell everybody that, and everybody's bought them. And once they buy one, they always come back for a second one because you always need a second one. So it's been very successful for me. So try it. You got nothing to lose except for time. It does take a little bit of time to get those out there and look for your A's, your B's, your C's, but write them down. Take your notebook and write them down. That's what I did. And then the back of my book is all my hostesses. These are all my hostesses and the notes of people that have booked the parties and how much they closed for and everything else. So again, I send the 2 catalogs and a thank you card, and I put the date of the party in there and just instruct them. I'll call you the day your room is ready, and I do it 4 days before the party. Their room is ready. I have 4 groups that I've made up that I do the parties in, and once one party's done, I take everybody out of that room so it's empty. It's back to me. Now, if I recruit during that time, then I give that room to whoever I recruited after their launch party, and that becomes their VIP room. And then I just do another group. I take myself out of it as an administrator. So that's what works for me.
Wait a minute.
You're muted, Sheila. Unmute.
Yeah, you're muted.
Okay. This is great information and everybody wants all your stuff, so I'm gonna post it. She's giving me the memes. I got the word choices. But listen, party planning your host. You talked a lot about party planning because a lot of people are like, I had a party and nobody showed up. I had a party and I got no sales. And we know that helps us anyway. But tell your philosophy about how you communicate, texting versus the phone.
No, I don't text. I'm not a texter. My team knows I'm old school. If we text more than 3 times, we are in a full-fledged conversation. You need to call me on the phone and I will answer whatever question you have. I'm not savvy on the computer. I'm really not. I'd love to learn. I make my way. These Facebook parties are all new to me because I'm an in-home party girl. But I mean, I'm managing, I'm doing it, but you have to coach your host. You have to be in contact with them. So I tell them, again, 4 days before, I'm going to call you. I'm going to invite you into your room, and I call the group a room, and I show them everything in the room while I'm on the phone with them. So I invite them in, they join. I show them where I put the links. I've showed them where I put the catalog, where the sale brochure is. I have my meet the consultant. It's got my picture. It's got a little saying under there. So they know who they're dealing with. And then I tell them how I want them to invite. I don't want you to invite. I use groups. I do a group. I used to do events, but the events disappear right after the party and they're no use anymore. The groups I can reuse constantly. So that's how I do it. I have 4 party rooms currently, and I can set up 3 weeks in advance of all my posts. And I try to mix everything up because some people from one party are going to be at the next party and I want it to be a little different. So I have to kind of keep track of that and notes on that. But they get I meet with them in the room and I help them invite their friends. So I know if I saw a room that had 300 people in there, 100 people in there, I wouldn't want to go in there because to me it's a mob. I want them to have intimate parties. When you're a little bit more intimate, people interact better. And that's what I tell them. Your hard part is over. You invited your guests. Now I want you to mingle. This is your party. You're the hostess. Mingle through the party with your your people. Talk to them, tag them, just like what I post and participate in the games. And they love it. They absolutely love it. So that's what I do. And then the day before the party, I call the host again. I mean, I text them in between those couple of days, but the day before the party, I call them. I ask them if there's anything in particular that they want to see. They'll tell me whatever they want to see, and chances are I have it in my stock. I'll pull it out and put it on my table. And then the day of the party, I contact them, and you're so excited. I'm excited. I can't wait. We get into the party, and the biggest thing for a lot of them are, how am I going to know you're in the room? And I'll say, well, when the roll call goes, I'm going to be commenting on everybody that comes in, and I'm going to put them on that wheel. I use Sheila's wheel, the wheel of names. That thing is great. The wheel of names, when I go live, that's the first thing I do. I make sure everybody's name is on there. I ask them how they know the hostess. So I have on a piece of paper in front of me who's in the roll call, how they know the hostess. So now I kind of know, okay, this is her sister, this is her neighbor, this one works with her. So when I'm interacting with them on the party, because the party's open now for another maybe 4 days, I have them go through everything. I had a party I did last week. It was supposed to close last week, and like overnight, 33 more people joined the party. So we extended it till Tuesday. So right now it's a $645 party. So I don't know how many more people are going to order. I'm hoping a lot, but I mean, it's a $645 party. I'm not complaining. But everything is contingent on you speaking to the hostess. If you don't talk to your hostess is clueless. They don't know what to do. So if you don't instruct them on what to do and where to go, that's it.
So you do like basically 3 days, but then you're only live for 40 minutes. Is that what you said?
That's right. Everything else is, I put in ads and I put in pictures, and I don't do it from Tub Social. I have my own memes, and I've gotten Tupper tips. I don't know if anybody has a Tupper tip. I'll give a couple of them to Sheila for you to see. They love them. Every day at 11 o'clock, a Tupper tip comes up. Like one is take your vegetables, leftover vegetables, and put them in a freezer container, put them in the freezer and use them for your stew or use them for your soup instead of throwing them away. People are like, wow, that's a great idea. I never thought, I mean, something so silly as that. They loved it. They absolutely went crazy for them. And they looked for them every day at 11 o'clock. So that's,
I love that. So you do that in your parties and you schedule it at 11 o'clock every day? Like
11 o'clock every day of the party, and then 3 days after. So every day at 11, they look for it at 11 o'clock. What's the Tupper tip of the day?
Will you share those with the group, or Sheila, or whoever's sharing all this too?
Absolutely.
I have a question about you saying that you go live or do a Zoom. So my parties, the way I do 8 a week, I think, is because I schedule all posts, and my parties have just been posts, like words and pictures or videos I've pre-recorded and share a link to. Like, what do you do in your live or your Zoom? I know you said you take the 5 products that they ask for, but are you just like sitting at the table like you are right now, or kind of what does that look like?
Well, at a desk, yes. I can't turn. Well, I guess I don't know if I can turn. See, this is my Tupper table.
Okay.
So all my Tupperware is on that table. And then I have another square table that I sit right in front of that. And I have my camera set up. I don't use this computer. I use my iPad. And I introduce myself, and I say, if we're doing a live, then I start with, I tell them a little bit about me, why I joined Tupperware. I thank the hostess. I do the on-time drawing, the roll call, whatever, see who wins. I mean, they get a citrus peel or whatever I'm going to mail to them. They don't care. As long as they get something, they don't care what it is. And then I go into my spiel of what I'm going to post and I'll start.
Could you demo something for us? Just demo one quick thing to show them what it looks like when you do a demo. Just I know I'm putting you on the spot. You know how I am.
One thing, I always do my fridge smarts. Always. I love the fridge smarts.
Demo a fridge smart.
I can talk. All right, well, I grabbed the cup instead.
Okay, that's fine.
I could talk the fridge smarts the whole time, and I sell the fridge smarts at $94 because they work. And most of my customers that are in the parties have bought them from me. So they jot on immediately, these really work, blah, blah, blah. And I will tell you, I told you most of my parties have been in New York and New Jersey. And I did a party recently in New York. As a matter of fact, it's the one that's still open. And she had it on her page that she was having a Tupperware party. And some woman chimes in and goes, "You're having a Tupperware party? Who's doing this Tupperware party? You know, I sell Tupperware." So I started laughing. And I introduced myself to her, and I said, "Hi, I'm doing it. My name's Elaine. It's nice to meet a Tupper sister." She got really pissed off at me. She came into the party, they invited her in. And I said to the hostess, I hope I didn't upset your friend. And she says to me, and I had to laugh because she said to me, "She's not my friend. She's a Facebook acquaintance."
Oh, goodness.
My wording. And she said that, and she goes, "I'm an adult. I can have anybody I want to my party." So, I mean, she didn't bother me. Maybe she got some tips from me. I don't know. So I would talk about the cups, and I would say, like for this one instance, I would ask, does anybody sleep with a cup at night? Do you have a glass of water on your nightstand? I was always sick and tired of reaching for my cup in the middle of the night and knocking it over. I did it all the time. And I said, now I don't have to ever worry about that because I have the impression cups. And as you can see, it has some water in it. Can you see that on my camera? I said, it's got a hole so you can use any straw you want. I, of course, recommend our Eco straws. But the nice part about our cups is you can put them upside down and they never spill. A drip will never come out of here. And people are like, "Oh my God." So I talk about the ribs and I always show an impression cup because it's like an adult sippy cup. So for people that do take cups of water by their bed, this is a great tip for them. They can order these. And I sell these a lot. I sell them all the time, probably because they're a great cup at night. Again, the fridge smarts I always show. And I always end my Fridge Smarts with, well, I started with how they were made through the University of Florida. Who knew that vegetables were breathers? Who knew that some were heavy breathers, light breathers, and don't breathe at all? And then I go into strawberries, because everybody buys strawberries or has bought a strawberry in their life. And in the strawberries, I say, let's go to the supermarket. And I pretend I'm going to the supermarket and we see the strawberries. And I say, you see the strawberries, you go over there, and they never put the good strawberries on the top. You have to dig through the strawberries because they always find the best ones in the back on the bottom. And everybody, everybody laughs because it's the truth. Nobody ever picks the top pack of strawberries. We dig for them. I do it too. And then you get the strawberries and you bring them home, you put them in the refrigerator. 2-3 days later, you're like, oh, wow, I need those strawberries. Let's go have some strawberries. And you get the container and you open it up and you look inside, and what do you see? You see about 5 or 6 little fuzzy white faces looking like Santa Claus looking at you, and the containers are bad. Why does that happen? And everybody's like, why does that happen? Because strawberries are non-breathers. They require no air. So how do we get them? We get them in these plastic containers that have holes all the way around and holes all over the top. So they're doomed before we even get them home. So unless they're put in the right container, they're going to go bad. I don't know about you, but I'm sick of throwing away produce, I tell them. And, it just goes on and on. How much produce do you throw away? Where do you keep them? You keep them in that drawer. And I say that's the drawer where good fruit goes to die. Make it dry and dirty is how you want to store your fruit. Put your condiments in there. And then I'll say, you put your mustard on the top shelf of your refrigerator. You go in there and look for your mustard 3 days later, it's gone, vanished. And you start doing the swim through the counter because it's there, you put it there, and it got pushed all the way to the back. So take that drawer out, put your condiments in that drawer, reach in and grab out what you need, and you'll have room on your shelf for your Fridge Smarts. You will save time, you will save money. I said, I don't know about you, but $1,600 to me is a vacation a year. They pay for themselves as soon as you start using them. And then I end with, I want to look up is the NASA, which is just on the Space Coast, because I remind them I live in Florida, contacted Tupperware because the astronauts had a problem keeping the fruits and vegetables on the space station. And they devised a container very similar, and I'll hold up the Fridge Smart, very similar to this container. And in early 2018, they were sent up to the space station. And I end with, so when I tell you that this product is out of this world, I mean it's out of this world. And that's how I end my spiel on my Fridge Smarts. And I'm telling you, they'll Google it. It's a fact. They're really up there, and they're helping the astronauts, and they really work. When they have those mini Fridge Smarts, buy them. They make great testimonial parties. You give one to a person that doesn't want to be a host, and you tell them, buy strawberries, use this container for 2 weeks, and then I want you to do a testimonial in front of your friends. Don't say it's a party. Say it's a testimonial. It's a party, but I'm telling you, they're going to buy the Fridge Smarts because she is going to flip over how they work. They really, really work. They are out of this world. I love the Fridge Smarts. It's like my favorite product we have. And that's what I do. So for that half an hour, they hear my passion. They hear my stories. They hear my personality. And that's how I do my parties. They love it.
My husband just walked out of the room to go to bed. He said, man, I want to buy a Fridge Smart from her. I was like, you hush. We've got a whole cabinet of them.
I have them. I can tell them to you. But yeah, they really work. And when they see your enthusiasm and they see you talking about it, and they're typing, because if it's a live, they have to type what they're saying, and I have to verbally answer them. So I try to keep up as they're typing. I try to read because I can't really see well close up. Yeah. So I'm trying to focus on what I'm saying and read at the same time. But usually my hostess helps me out with the chat. Cool. But yeah, it's really, I like Zooms better because we can all kind of intertwine and talk at the same time. But a lot of my hostesses don't want to be on camera. And that's fine because I've been called a lot of things in life, and shy has never been one of them. So.
Well, thank you
Well,
for sharing. I've been trying to figure out some creative things to do to make it change, like, bring a little difference into it all or whatever. So thank you.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're welcome.
Yay!
Yes, we-
I love it. I love your live demo. You know that because that's how I do my parties too. I just love a live demo, and I encourage our team members that want to do cooking shows or that want to just demo the products, or because some people do live, which means they're live hosting live, and some people are live like on the camera. And I think Cindy Russell does them Zoom that way too. Still same concept, but because sometimes there's some of us that want to just get that energy out, and I'm one of those. And then there's some that get their energy out a totally different way. So I think it's good to kind of hear a different way to do it. And I'm glad that I wanted them to hear from someone that, everybody doesn't have a thing of parties all the time, but you can get them if you work it, the way that we need to. So I do have all of Elaine's stuff because I told her to post it, but she was like, well, in the so she's sending it all to me, and I'm going to post it in an album that says Rockaway Elaine's training, and all her word choices. I've already got it right. All the beginning word choices for the letters, and then the word choice when they say yes. And then I have the memes that she puts out. And I even have a really, really cool meme of her. When she does her Facebook party, she has made a meme of herself, like a picture of herself, and telling about herself as a welcome that she pins at the front of the party. So I think that helps with people feel comfortable with her, that, coming into the party. So I have all of that for you. I highly recommend you do that as well. She's just been doing a phenomenal job. So I know that I enjoyed this. I picked up some tips from her as well. So thank you so much, Elaine. Y'all give it up for Rockaway Elaine.
Rock this house.
Rockaway, New York.
Baby.
And of course, she is the proud director of Eileen Wagner, who is one of our star directors.
Yes.
So, yeah, that's her
My
baby.
tougher mama.
Yeah, that's right. So if y'all want more questions for her, y'all just pop down in the comments, and we'll do that. And if anything else that they want from you, Elaine, send it to me, and I'll put it in that one group so they can find all of your posts, okay?
Yeah, I don't know how to do an album.
I learned that.
Y'all crack me up. I think all of us know enough to make it work, right? So, are y'all having fun so far? You like this extra training at rallies? Because this is the format we're gonna do from now on. Because our month ends on Wednesday, so Thursday is when I'm doing the recaps, and then Friday I'm doing the drawings. So on rally, we really can concentrate more on the training and the kicking of things, okay? So that's kind of how it's gonna flow so that y'all can get that training. So we're gonna speed it right on up, and now we're gonna do some recognition from August, because we didn't have an opportunity to do that in the beginning because we have to highlight our top sellers. We wanna talk about our queen bees for last month. So let me pull this up, and thank you all for everyone that's helping me behind the scenes. It takes a village, guys. It takes a village.
Do you need
So
queen
I
cream?
am. What I want is the end of August recognition for the month, and then we'll go and do September. Let's go ahead and do recognition. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'll be sending out a complete list of recognition for every single person that hit submit for the month, so that you see your name. I've sent it out a couple of times already. I really do it 2 or 3 times before leading up to rally, because we appreciate you. We want to shout you out. We tagged you in all of those things. But here we go here for the month of August. Thank you so much, Vicki. It's every single person that did 500 between $9.99. So if you see your name on this list, I want you to shout yourself out right quick. I love it, Vicki. Yes. Woo-hoo. So if you else, you got it. I mean, we got all kinds of people on here. We got Tori and Jeanette, Pam Jo Boyce. I'm looking to see if any of y'all.
Kim Roberts is on
Hey, Ten. I mean, y'all are all on here. Excuse me, I'm jumping all around. But that goes to $9.99. And then our $1,000 or more, Kim Roberts, Barbara Greger, Tina Walker, Lisa Caggiano, Nancy Brewster, and and Denise
Did my
Myers.
screen change? Did it change?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay,
Eileen
okay.
Wagner. I was on
Yay,
the other one, but I
Eileen.
got you, Vicky. Thank you so much. Eileen Wagner and Mindy Flowers, Gail Rudd, and Lisa McGee. Yes, that's all our August granders. Yay! I love it, love it, love it, Vicky.
Ladies, great job.
Y'all give it up for Vicky. We know how to work it real quick. And then we got our Queen Bees for the month, and I love these the backgrounds. Y'all know we all about it. Way to sell some Tupperware, guys, because what I love about our Queen Bees are those who have a personal volume bonus. So you'll see that in all your paperwork for Tupperware. Personal volume bonus means that you have at least $1,500 in sales to I'm sorry, I don't know who's barking. Y'all mute yourselves. They have $1,500 in personal sales in addition to. Hold on, I gotta do it. Hold on.
I don't have a dog, so it's not me.
I got it. It's okay. I got everybody muted. Just unmute yourselves, please. I need at least maybe Elaine and Vicky and
Okay, I'm
somebody.
unmuted.
Y'all. Okay, thank you. All right, so what we want to do is we do celebrate that $1,500 or more level. It is called your personal volume bonus. And that is what you'll see in all of your paperwork. But of course, we are the team of the most fabulous bees. Yay. So we have to recognize that at that level. And our guys are called our Tupper dudes. So don't be afraid to bring the guys onto the team too. But the reason we celebrate you is because you get a cash bonus from Tupperware in addition to your 25% at $1,500. It's $50, okay? But that's in addition to. And then for every 500, after that 15, you get another $50. So at 2,000, it goes up to 100. At 2,500, it goes up to 150. At 3,000, it goes to 200. At 3,500, it goes to 250. And then something special happens at 4,000. It pops up to $400, right? And then for every $50 after that, it's going to add that other. It's going to add that other. It's going to add that other. Why am I not able to mute? Allow participants to unmute themselves. Okay, there we go. All right, and so at 4,000, it's 400. And then for every 500 after that, they still get to kick in at $50 again. So as you can see, we have team members that have $450 up to $500 in sales. So let's celebrate our Queen Bees for the month. And they are coming in at $1,500. And a few of you can unmute if you don't have background noise. We can cheer for each other. I love to hear your reactions. Yay, we have Alicia Perry, $1,500. Congratulations, Alicia. And then we have Noelle Seal coming in at $1,509. Yay. And then we have our awesome Brenda Flowers, our brand new director. And hopefully she's also, we can hear from her just a second. Congratulations, Brenda Flowers. Then we have September Wilhelm. $1,547, and she is a new consultant once again, twice over. Congratulations, Tamara. She came back with a vengeance, and she's an active team member and made her bonus for the month. So congratulations. Then we have Crystal Beatty, $1,679 is Crystal Beatty. And then we pop over to $2,000 for the month, guys. $2,000 with the Tupperware. Woo! And that is Megan Flowers at $2,006. Yay! And then coming in at $2,242, we have Vicky Lai. Congratulations, Vicky! One of our awesome directors. And then we have one of our managers, Jessica Wolfgang, coming in at $2,305. Jessica did the A to Z. Jessica did the A to Z with Rockaway. So that right there was almost $6,000 of her sales just from two people on her team doing A to Z. Go ahead, Rockaway. Woo-hoo! Very good. And then we have Fontaine Martin. Congratulations to Fontaine, one of the top consultants in the Aim-High region. $2,345. Way to go, Fontaine. Yay. And then coming in, one of our new managers, $2,687 is Amanda Braden. So
Yay, Amanda!
Coming in at number 6 with $3,136 is Deborah Sessions. So
Yay,
congratulations.
Deborah.
Yay. And I think she's with Leah Babcock and Bobby Lane, right? Yay.
Yay.
Yes. Congratulations. Then we had our top 5, guys. Look at the top 5. And I can tell you right now that all of these top 5, they do Facebook parties, guys. And Estella is on Tara Valentine's team, and she's Hispanic and speaks little English. But I'm gonna tell you what, she works very closely with Tara, and they communicate on WhatsApp. And this girl is selling Tupperware like crazy. Look at her sales.
Wow.
But all through social selling, not doing any in-home parties. So let's give it up for our top 5. $3,149 is Rockaway and Kenny Thompson.
Go Rockaway.
Wayne Thompson. Then we have number 4, Vinny Johnson. $3,150.
Yay, Vinny.
Yay. And then we have coming in at number 3, guys. Doing a fantastic job just communicating through a text. So don't tell me you can't get through with your team members. But she sold $4,214, getting her a $400 bonus on top of her 25%. Estella Garcia. Way to go, Estella. And then we have number 2, and that's one of our superstars. Y'all know she represented at the gala. She did such a fantastic job training. And also one of our new car drivers for the month, and that is Kim Bloom with $4,829.
Yay, Kim.
Kim.
Great job.
Yes. And then our number 1 personal seller, y'all. Number 1 now. And not only is she a director, but she now is a star director. And all by herself, $5,527. All Facebook parties. It's Karen Price. Y'all give it up for Karen. Yes. How exciting is that?
Awesome.
So that's what I'm talking about. Work it on out. I absolutely love it. So I love those slides, and we would definitely be using this format. Y'all love this format? Y'all like it? Yay.
Yes.
Say yes.
I've got
Okay,
your
well, if we-
recruiters too, if you want it.
Yeah, let's do the recruiters right quick. And I love this format for our end of month recognition. Absolutely fabulous. Thank you. Okay, so
Great.
what we have is our recruiters for the month. Now, we had 71 new recruits last month, guys. And you know what? We have over 700 people on our team. So you know that I know we can recruit out of this world. And we're going to continue to keep sharing that opportunity, encouraging each and every team member to do just that. So y'all give it up. These are everyone that shared their opportunity with at least 1 all the way up to 6, who was our number 1 recruiter for the month. So coming in with at least 1 recruit, y'all give it up for, let me move this chat out of my way. Y'all give it up for Amy Ramirez, Tracy Bowman, Melissa Cardwell, Crystalline Roddy, Vicky Ortega, Tammy Rowe, and Carmen Mendoza, Myra Gamble, and Trish Parisi. We have Tori Norris and Jeanette Thomas. Woohoo! We have Cindy Russell out there, and Michelle Coburn, Amanda Grubbs, and Lori Luke. We have Daphne Farrellette and Tara Valentine, Nancy Brewster, and Denise Myers. Woohoo! Give it up for them, y'all. And Alicia Pear, Brenda Flowers, Tamara Wilhelm, Crystal Beatty, and Estella Garcia, all with 1 new recruit. Y'all give it up for all of you. Y'all are fantastic. What we want is every single month people bringing in recruits. Can you imagine if all of us brought in 1 recruit a month, that they would not be able to touch us? They would be blown to the stratosphere, I'm telling you. We'd be out of space like that Fridge Smart said was talking about. And your teams will be out of this world. So let's always continue at High Vision. Let's always continue to share that opportunity. Now, here are people that shared with 2 people last month. So exciting. We have Netta D'Andrea with 2 new recruits last month. Yes. Joyce Duchin with 2. Go Joyce. Yes. What about that Bobby Lane? I'll be sharing with y'all in a second about her, our new 2-star director. We'll hear from Bobby in just a minute, her and Brenda. And then we have Trish Parker with 2, and one of our executive managers, yay. And then one of our awesome directors, Vicky Light with 2.
Hey,
Recruit.
Vicky. Good job, Vicky.
Jessica Wolfgang also with 2, one of our awesome managers. Way to go.
Go,
Jessica's
Jessica.
just tearing it up. She's all over the place. And then Amanda Braden, also just awesome top personal seller for the whole month last month. And that was Amanda Braden. So congratulations, Amanda, with 2.
Yay, Amanda.
Yay.
Woo-hoo, baby.
Woo-hoo. And then there were 3 guys. And so these 3 team members, now y'all know we did a roar challenge. So I actually have gifts going out to a lot of these recruiters because they had their recruits, and then they got the snitched, and then they got the citrus pillars, and then they got those little magnetic measuring spoon cups for those team members that were out there just recruiting like crazy. So check this out. Coming in with 3 recruits in the month of August. Christy King. So yeah, y'all give it up for Christy. She is with Nancy Brewster and the Tigers team. Yay!
Yay, Christy.
All right, recruiting is the name of the game. Thank you, Denise. I love that. And then Gemma Lang. She's a brand new team member, right? 3 recruits already. That is absolutely fantastic.
She got all of those within 48 hours of starting.
Yes, she did. Yep.
Yeah.
She's on my list of getting all the gadgets. I love that. Congratulations, Kim, because that's with the Team Overcomers, right?
Yes,
So
ma'am.
exciting. That's how you do it, girl. Show them how to recruit. Bring them on. And then we also have another Team Overcomers with Kim Roberts, right? I'm getting to learn these names. Go. Congratulations, Kim. And then we have our star manager who just recently promoted to star manager, and that is
Yay,
Noel
Noel.
Steele. Yes, with
Yay,
3.
baby.
Yay. All right, we have our one of our newest star directors, Karen Price, bringing in 3, y'all. She's showing what to do. When somebody wants to know what to do, that's what you show them. You bring in those people and you sell that Tupperware. So Karen is really showing everybody exactly what to do. It's fantastic to see her loving what she does. And then coming in with not 3, but 4 is Kim Bloom, our director.
Hey, Kim. Good job. Congrats, Kim.
And then, y'all, this is exciting because I want to share with y'all that Kim's team was recognized. She's in AIM Howard 19, but I think we had a couple that came in when they did the extension because she really had 21 doing the roar. But 19 is what they have there, but I think we had 21 if I'm not mistaken.
I think we had 19 for that 5-day period, but we had 2 come in like
And
the day before that started.
Right. And
Yeah, so we had 21 total, but 19 for the 5 days.
Yeah, that's what I had. I thought that we had that in there, but 19 for that 5-day roar challenge, guys. And the top 3 recruiters are all from Kim's base team. These are all Team Overcomers. So if y'all really look at it, they're trying to follow behind what they see her doing. Okay. And so she brought in 4, which is fantastic. And then Mindy Flowers brought in 5 new team members, which is one of her new managers. And then she promoted a manager this past August, and she brought in 6 during that period. And that is Megan Flowers. So congratulations to Megan, who is our top recruiter for the month, and all 3 of them being from Team Overcomer. So that's fantastic, y'all. Give it up for Megan, Mindy, and Kim for being our top 3 recruiters for the month, and Kim for being number 1 in all of director sales. Okay, so I mean director of recruiting. So congratulations! Woo! Yay, I love it. I love it. So is that not exciting, guys? We're almost done. We're almost done. We're just about an hour and a half. So let me just tell y'all that recruiting is the name of the game. And I'm going to post all these recognition slides for you guys. So and thank you guys for just hanging in there with me. We're going to do some fun drawings in a minute. So don't hang up. We're going to spin the wheel for all of you that are still on with us so we could do some gifts for you. I'll post the other slides and go live to make up for it, but I don't want to leave this call tonight without recognizing our step ups for the month, and then we will do that spin of the wheel, and then we'll leave with an action plan that'll kind of play with our party perks. You got me, Vicky? Okay, so what we'll do is, first of all, we had a brand new manager last month, and that was Megan Flowers. So I'm not sure if Megan is on tonight, but congratulations, Kim Bloom has promoted another manager from her director team. So congratulations there. And then we had a new director in the month of August. Now, let me just tell y'all, I am tickled beyond tickled for this new director. Let me make sure she's still on here. Yeah, there she is. Let me just tell you, me and her get on the phone and we just giggle like school kids about how excited she is about her team. She didn't know if she wanted to promote out or not because her heart is so big. She was like, well, I don't want to leave Bobby and I don't want to do this. And I'm like, you're not leaving Bobby. Bobby's so happy for you. And then I asked her because she has been in Tupperware a long time. Bobby, how many years? Before I tell her name, because y'all know who it is.
27.
How long have I been in?
No,
How long has she
Brenda.
been in? She's probably been in about maybe
27.
29 years, something like that.
27 years, she said. I was trying to build up her intro, but I'm sorry, I don't know all the facts yet, but I'll learn. 27 years. And so when she was talking about stepping up with Bobby, and then Bobby, how long have you been in?
I've been in going on 49 years this year.
Wow.
Wow. Okay. You've been in Tupperware as old as I am, girl. I was just being pushed out and you was signing up, girl. So listen, this is how awesome this is. I just assumed, because y'all know that I'm the new Florida girl. I love everybody dearly, but y'all know I am learning the team. Okay. And so I just assumed that these ladies that were already directors and two-star directors. I just assumed. We know what assume means, right? So again, I ask a lot of questions. So when I found out, I almost teared up. But when I found out that she had never been a director before, so this is a first-time director and a first-time two-star director coming out of Alabama. I want to introduce you guys right now to your newest director with Higher Vision Enterprises, Miss Brenda Flowers, and our new two-star director, Bobby Lane.
Yeah. Yay,
Great
Brenda.
job, ladies. Great job.
Great job.
Awesome. Brenda, I got you on spotlight. Brenda, I was trying to set you up, honey. You know I'm going to learn all the details I need. And you know I love all our conversations together. But will you share with everybody and share just how proud you are of your team? And I'm just so, so proud of you. I love seeing people's dreams come true with this business. And being a director and coming back and stepping up a spine, I've done it too. I've been in and out of higher level cars and I've been in and out of titles, and y'all know I always say you're not your title, but this was so special to me, and I told you that I was just excited to be on this journey with you. So I'm going to turn it over to you and then we'll hear from Bobby, because this is the epitome of what we do. We make dreams come true. And when I asked you what you wanted to be just like 4 months ago and you said that you wanted to be a director, but I just thought maybe you had been one before and I just missed that piece. So I was just very happy to help you get this done for you and your team. So go ahead, Miss Brenda Flowers.
Yay.
Thank you. I actually started selling Tupperware back with Betty and Glenn Chestnut were our distributors, and my children were in school, and they were in a private school, and it was very expensive. And my husband kept saying we were going to have to take them out of the school, and I said no, because we did not have good schools in our area. We lived right on the Alabama-Mississippi line, and my husband worked in Mississippi, and at that time I worked in Mobile. And I had a friend that started selling Tupperware, and she's deceased now, but she was very shy. And she started selling under one of Bobby's friends in Spanish Fort. And I told Carolyn, I said, well, I'm not shy. I used to be, but I'm not anymore. And I said, if you can sell Tupperware, I can sell Tupperware. And I said, but I'm not going to sell as long as you sell and everything, because we know too many of the same people. And she says, well, I'm fixing to quit. I said, well, if you're going to quit, I'm going to sell it. So I called several of my friends and I said, do y'all know anybody that sells Tupperware? Because the lady that was her manager made her drive all the way to Spanish Fort to pick up anything. And I just thought that was the most horrible thing I'd ever heard of in my life, because the warehouse was in Mobile on Halls Mill Road. And I said, you shouldn't have to drive over there. But I would ride with her a lot of times to go get whatever she was going to get. But anyway, the Lord really blessed my business. And I was a car driving manager for a lot of years. And then my husband got disabled. And I had a unit of 25 that kept my car for me many months that I couldn't even work because he was so sick. I could not leave him, and I couldn't pay some woman to come sit with my husband. And anyway, then we moved up here into Greenville, Alabama to help take care of my parents in their old age. And Bobby kept after me after we moved up here because we stayed in contact because we were good friends. And she just kept on. I said, I can't do that. I made a promise to Buddy when I quit Tupperware in 1996 that I would never do that again. And Bobby says, oh, Brenda, get real. Buddy's gone. You're by yourself and you need extra income. And so finally in 2014, I started, and I just played around with it, but I enjoyed it. And I have some really great girls. Tori and Noelle and Amanda and all my other girls. I hate to even mention names because there's so many of them, but those are my managers. And when it started happening, it just when Sheila called me the other day, I didn't even realize I had made it. She thought I had lost my mind. But I work a very busy job for a small it's a pest control company here in Greenville, and it started about 1995, and my boss is a fine Christian man, and he asked me when he first hired me, he hired me part-time, 3 half days a week, and now I'm working Saturdays just to try to stay caught up with my Tupperware and my he's asked me, he says, what makes you so good at scheduling pest control guys? I said, well, I sold Tupperware for years and I loved it and I had a good time with it. And it's just like scheduling a Tupperware party. I just don't have to go do the work. And he lets me do parties at the office. He doesn't care what I do as long as I get my buck away work done. And our company has grown by leaps and bounds. And that's the way my Tupperware unit has just taken off. And those girls just keep getting that more and more. And Amanda and I have never met in person. But I've known Amanda's mama for years. I saw her last week at the beauty shop, and we talked about Amanda. Amanda's aunt sold in my unit when I was in Mobile. She lived up here, but she was my mama's next door neighbor, and she sold in my unit for quite a few years when I worked out of Mobile. And I also worked in Pensacola under Tina and Chris Oscar for a long time. And Tupperware is what you make of it. And Bobby, and I've gone on trips together. We've done everything together. And we finally, I kept telling her when the Facebook party started, I said, Bobby, we've been around a long time. It can't be as hard as we're making it. All these girls, other people are doing it. I said, it's got to be easier than it looks like. Well, I started playing with it. And this past weekend, I had a new consultant that's my daughter's best friend's daughter. And my daughter and her mother worked together. And so I talked to Vinnie. Little Vinnie sewed for me years and years ago. And she has just taken it by the horns, and she hadn't been busy this week because she's had a new grandbaby. And she's so excited about that baby. But anyway, I said, Vinnie, you're doing something that I'm not doing. I want you to help me set up this party. So she did. And she gave me a lot of tips, and I was amazed at how easy things that I thought were hard were. And you just have to try it. I haven't got to the point of going live, but I guess we're going to have to get there.
Well, you've done a fantastic job. You just leading the way out. I love your history. You've worked with some amazing people, and you've brought all that great information to the forefront. And Brenda, I'm just really so proud of you. And I love that you bring in your new girls along and showing them. So what you do know and what you do have,
well, you
are showing the way. Well, good. I'm glad I could do that for you. I'm glad I could do that for you because you've got a long history of some great leaders that have worked with you. So I'm just glad to see it come together for you. So your new promoting director is also taking on some new territory here. And look, Brenda, at least you better than this because I'll never see Bobby picture on here. Y'all just go see Bobby's. Y'all can't even see nothing. It won't even let me highlight it because she's not on the camera. So,
But see, she's on an iPhone. That's a plus. She's on an iPhone. Come on, give her some credit.
I'm giving her some slack. I'm messing with her.
You should do like illustrator drawing of her face and put it there so we can pretend like.
So Bobby, I do want you to share because again, you girls have done it. Y'all have had amazing leadership. Y'all got tons of history. So it's really good to see all of this come together for you guys. So there you are. So I wanted to congratulate you as well because yes, Brenda is a new director, but that made you a 2-star director. Okay. Yeah.
Yes, it did. I told him, I said, I've never been a 2-star director. I've been, like I said, I've been all up and down the ranks in Tupperware. All of the years that I've been in, I tell people I've been on the bottom, in the middle, and the top, and then back down, everywhere there is to be, but back in the day, we had like the Golden Rose, and the Galaxy Stars. And back then, that was like, high as you could go unless you were going to be a director. And I mean, a distributor, because back then we called what Sheila is now a business leader was our distributors. And I've had numerous of distributors over the years that I've been in. And I tell people, even we train the best. We train Stenova. We've done Doug. I've had all of them. That's Joyce Pace, a lot of the ones that we've had that's been our regionals. I told them we're the ones that trained them for them to go on to Tupperware staff. And I said, about time we get them good here with us as our regionals, then they move on up higher. So I guess we're doing a pretty good job. I guess we're doing a pretty good job of getting everybody where they're supposed to be. And and then here we are now. Here we back up here again, on top. And I said, I don't know where we're going from here, but I'm really proud of Brenda. Brenda works hard. And I always told Brenda, I said, Brenda, you can do this. And Brenda says, well, I don't know. I said, Brenda, you can do this. And I said, try it. The worst thing that could happen to you is you can come back, and be a manager or whatever, and I tell my hostess the same thing. The worst thing that can happen to you is you can come back if you don't want to be a sale Tupperware. You can always come back and be my hostess, or you can just, do whatever part you want to do. That's up to you. And I still tell people that as when I'm recruiting them, and just like my managers, it's out there if you want it, but you've got to want it and you've got to do the work. It's just not gonna just happen. It does happen really fast because I don't know how we got here to be 2-star director, and all that. But I mean, it's just working with you people. And just like we've been talking about, recruiting is the answer to every bit of it. If you learn how to recruit, you're going to have the sales and you're going to have everything you need. And, and a lot of people say, well, I don't know about having so many people. It's always been about the numbers, because this 10 people over here one week is going to work. These 10 people over here in this other group may not work. And then you may have a few over here out of this other 10 that might work. So that's the reason you got to have the numbers, and you got to keep recruiting, because your recruits bring the excitement into your unit, and they're going to keep you excited. And you've got to be excited about your job, and you got to love what you do, and recruiting will take you everywhere you want to go. You can be on the top. And I tell people it's a whole lot easier to spend that money at the top than it is that at the bottom, and you still want to, make the most money you can, but you want to have fun. And the friendships, I'm going to just tell you, the people that I've had in my unit is still friends with me today, and I feel like we have a real close, friend, even though you don't see them, every day, but just, talking to them. I talk to a lot of my people on the telephone more than I do the texting and the internet because I'm just not tech savvy. So I tell people, I just learn as we go, and did I know how to do a Facebook party? No, I really didn't know how to do a Facebook party. I don't know that I really still know how to do a Facebook party, but I will tell you this, I do go live in my parties, and I do, as I've learned, I have went live and I do some of the demonstrations just like Elaine does. And, and I talk to my people and I do give out the recipes and different hints and stuff in the parties. I don't know that I've got it really, down pat like a lot of y'all do in the groups and stuff like that. But, that's one thing about Tupperware. You just keep going. And, I just tell people, I don't know how to do that. If I don't know how to do it, I said, but I'll try to find out, and, you can just be wherever you want to be, in Tupperware. Don't let anybody tell you that you can't do it. Just say, hey, I want to try this, and be happy where you're at. Just like we was telling Kim today, she thought she was missing out on something. Kim's doing a wonderful job. She's making, she's done great since she's been in Tupperware, and she's doing it the way she wants to do it. She's learning from other people, but that's what I say. As you go, we learn from each other, and go. But I do want to talk a little bit about Brenda's girls, because she really has some great managers and team players on her team. And I'm looking for Brenda and Tori and Amanda and Noelle to go on up even further, because they are a great team and they've got a lot of people working on that team. And I also want to talk about my own team. Leah, because Leah's done a wonderful job, because she's helped me get where I'm at today too, and all my other girls, and Cindy Russell and her team. So we do, but it is a team effort, and you do have to have your team behind you and everybody working together. And I do want to thank Sheila, because I told Sheila, even though I've not been face to face with Sheila the whole time we've had her, but I feel like I'm with her, because I talk to her just like I'm, me and her is in the same room most of the time. And I said, I just tell her everything I want to tell her, and she tells me what she wants to tell me, and we laugh. And sometimes it's late at night, and but I mean, we have a good time. I said, I always feel like she's right here with me, even though she's not here. I said, if you want to know anything, if you'll get on these calls and the rallies and the stuff that Sheila has, you'll know what you have to do. So when people say, I don't know, that's your own fault, because she is out there teaching you how to do the things you need to know how to do. And you need to get on there and listen to her, because she was one of the top recruiters in the nation, and before she ever become the business leader. So she's got a lot of knowledge, and everybody really needs to, listen to her and appreciate that she does for you, because I've got friends that are in other ships that don't get nothing like we get. So y'all need to be proud and pat Sheila on the back.
Oh, thank you so much, Bobby. I appreciate it, because it's it's a lot to try to make us all come together when we really haven't even met each other, some of us. And but I do appreciate that. And then our first part of Higher Vision, we did the same thing when I came here to Florida, and they're my family here too. So I just want to try to make both of it together as much as we can. And everybody's bringing in all that good knowledge and experience. And that's why I do thank you, Bobby, and everybody that has embraced me since I've been here. But they have no idea. We can tear it up. They don't even know. I was like, you watch. Y'all are phenomenal. Y'all got everything you need. We have each other. It's nothing we can't do, because somebody on this screen, all of us can do it. If one person know how to do one thing and one person know how to do the other, and then we come together. If one person is like Tara Ballantyne, that detail oriented, because don't ask me, I'm just gonna tell you to scrub your windows. But Tara, she's gonna tell you what's made of and everything, and all that kind of stuff. That's as an example of that. And then you go, hey baby, hey Sophie, and then you're gonna be, hearing from all over. And then we heard from Elaine tonight, and then we inspired by our new people that have been around. I could brag on each and every one of you at any time, but guys, let's do this. Let's really, really do this. and just blow it out the water, because we have something so special, is that we have so many of us that have come together and we all have the same goal, which is we all want to be successful in our Tupperware business. So I kind of agree with Bobby on this one. There is no excuse. We either gonna, if we fall down 7 times, you stand up 8. Okay, if something didn't work last month, let's try it again next month. Because the one thing I won't do is give up. I'm not going to give up on you, and I don't want you to give up on yourself, because I've been down this road many times, and it's not always been up this way either. There's been many times. I saw something that Tara Ballantyne posted today, said, when that thing happened to me, I died a little. Okay, I've died a little, y'all. I have died a little. But we have to pick ourselves up and come back up. I'm gonna leave with one thing before I finish this off. When Doug Polinico became our regional, and I was going through some full-on times right then where I just was trying to, life was hard. And he said, Sheila, if you could just find one foot to lift you up out of this hole that you're in, you will never have to turn around. I said, Doug, I just don't know if I can. He said, well, if I grab your hand, you push up with your foot. And when I tell y'all, I put that foot up like I was in a ditch. I put that foot up in my mind, and I was talking to him, and I can imagine him holding my hand and pulling me up out of where I was. And when I tell you, that's what we got for each other. You are not on this journey by yourself. On the highs, we gonna be together, and the lows, we gonna be together. And there's always a hand for somebody to pull you up from wherever you are. And we're never gonna give up on each other. So that's what I bring to the table for you. I know you guys got lots of experience. I want us to work together and cultivate that out to everybody. And I do want us to be not only $1 million company with Tupperware, but remember, I told you I wanted us to be one of the top business leader companies in the United States with Tupperware. So this is just the beginning. It's just the beginning, because each and every one of you can have $1 million companies. Each and every one. But it's all about recruiting. What is it about, Vicki? What was those 3 things? Vicki will tell y'all, because then she can pull these slides up and keep me talking.
Okay. Yep. So it was the formula to success as taught to me by Karen Price. It is called party, recruit, and teach others to do the same. So that's it. Just party, recruit, teach others to do the same. And we can all do that. So
absolutely. Okay. Yeah, we were
you
talking about that today. I had to segue away so I could stop talking, because I love you guys. All right, let's do the drawing first, and then we'll end with the action plan. And because I want to give
the child one more time so she can go to bed.
I thought you wanted to do this.
Oh, let's do this right quick. Let's do this recognition for our top teams.
I got you straight.
Thank you, Vicki. Okay, our top teams coming in at number 14, Mindy Flowers. Woo! And then there's Nancy Brewster. Hey, Nancy. I love you, Nancy. Megan Flowers coming in at number 12. Number 11 is Trish Parker. Woo-hoo! And then our top 10, Amanda Braden. Go to And then Christine Heath. Way to go, Christine. Yes. And Christine Maddox coming in at number 8. And then number 7, Barbara Greger. Yes, my Barbie doll. And then number 6, Amanda Jansky. Congratulations, Amanda. And then those were our top 5, guys, our top 5. They are Daphne Fairland. Yes, Daphne. We have Noelle Steele coming in at number 4. Number 3, we have Denise Myers. Go, Denise. Yay. Oh, congratulations. Coming in at number 2 is Tori Norris. Congratulations. And coming in at number 1, because she started the month as a manager. So that's the recognition she stays in. Coming in with over $11,000 in team sales for the month of August, taking her over that $30,000 mark in 2 months. She stepped up to director in 2 months, been a DIQ. And that is Brenda Flowers. Congratulations.
Yay, great job.
So yes, we can do this, guys, but it just takes all of us working together. We don't want to do it by ourselves. Go ahead to the next one, Vic. I'll follow your lead. We don't want to do this one by ourselves. We want the team members. We want to recruit like crazy. We want to bring them in, guys. And then we have our August directors, right? You know, we wanted to have that team, or I've always wanted that team to have a 10 director team. And we're finally there now. We're going to go to 12, and then we're going to go to 15, and we're going to keep going. So I want to highlight our top 7 director teams for the month. And this is Karen Price's new team because they party on purpose. So that's what POP means. So coming in at number 7 is one of our new star directors is Karen Price of Team POP. So that's what that means, party on purpose, okay? So congratulations, Team POP. Coming in at number 6 is the Spotlights team. Go, Vicky. Yay! And then coming in at number 5 is our Rise and Shine Tupper team. Yes, the Rise and Shine, you can do this. I love it. Congratulations. Top 5. And then number 4 coming in, it is 10,471. One of your trainers tonight from the party train.
Way to go, party train.
Coming in at number 3, also one of your new car driving directors, guys. And we're going to make a big deal out of this because we're going to be delivering a car to Georgia soon. And that is Team Overcomers with 13,382 and a new car driving team. Yay, Kim Bloom. Yay.
Yay, Kim.
Kim.
Congratulations, girl. And then coming in at number 2, well, I'm going to tell you, those road runners, and this is her personal team, not counting all her directors because she's got 2 directors now. But this is her base team coming in at 14,775. And that is road runners with Miss Bobby Lane. Congratulations.
Yay, baby.
Hi, Bobby.
Yes, and our number 1 director team coming in at 27,000 is my base team, and they put up with me, but Lord have mercy, because I'm stretched a lot of ways. But I really appreciate my base team. You guys always do such a fantastic job with over $27,000 last month. And then we have our organization leaders. We have coming in number 3, the best Tupper friends, Eileen Wagner out there, who is
Eileen.
Wagner. She is awesome. And Eileen took me under her wing when I first got here. Y'all have no idea how much I love her. She, I tell you, I couldn't have done it without her. She took care of me up and down these roads. Coming here, I'm about to cry. Coming here to Florida, guys, not even knowing what I was coming for.
Not north, south, east, or west.
That's what the Lord puts us here for, to help each other.
That's right.
Thank you so much, Eileen. Thank you.
You're
So,
welcome.
That's
My
number
pleasure.
3. And number 2 is our road runners team, over 20,000 organization leaders. Yay.
Yay, baby.
And then our number 1 organization, check her out, y'all. Check her out. She took a little hiatus, but she's back, and I'm so glad she's with us. Our number 1 organization leader is Karen Price with the Priceless Producers. Yay!
Yay,
Way to go,
Good
Karen.
job. Awesome.
Congratulations. So that put us, I think, over $101,000 last month, and we had growth of 9% over last August. So as you can see, guys, you know, August was a month, it was more like a July to me, but we made it through, and we still ended up in a good position to keep going even further. So thank you guys so much, and thank you to all of your awesome directors and your star directors and your 2-star directors. So congratulations to you all. So yes, I love these slides. I don't know, I'm just having a moment. Okay. So
That's okay.
You deserve it.
I'm just having a moment, guys. Okay. So
What do
what
you
else
want
do we
next?
have, Vicki?
Okay, well, you told me to also, a bunch of stuff to pull up, so it's ready to go. I've got the September flyer, I've
Okay.
got party perks.
Well, let's do
And
the
we've got
drawing
the draw.
first because I don't want to end with the drawing. So let's do September first. Let's talk about where we're going, and then we'll do that at the end. I really don't like doing a drawing last, but we'll change it up tonight. Let's go ahead and talk September because I really want to go through the party perks real quick. I want to know what's out there for you. Okay, so what's out there for you this month? We got through August, guys. We had a really strong month, and we know that a lot of us wanted to do better, and we will do better. But we also want to know what Tupper has out there for us. And something that's really, really cool is we have a weekly activity drawing. So whenever we do this, we want everybody hitting submit. Brand new team members, established team members, everybody hitting submit this week with $200 or more in personal sales, you're going to get a 2-piece of those 6-cup Daxable mini bowls for only $5. Guys, these are great bowls to use as resales for holiday sales. They also could be made into little mini tea sets for the little ones during Christmas. So you can actually flip these and make you some extra money, or you can actually put them in your kitchen and use them for gifts for your team members. And our new team members, you definitely want to keep this size in your kitchen because they're special and they don't come out that often. So everybody needs them, regardless if you've been in Tupperware a day or 49 years, right, Bobby Lane?
That's right.
Yes. So everybody can get these this week. And so when you have $200 or more and sales going in, you're going to earn your set of 2 of those. So that's an activity challenge for all of us going on right now. But wait, there's more, because we do want to continue to do our sales. So whenever we do our personal sales, guys, this is for the entire month, and we have 5 weeks this month. 5 weeks, okay? So that means you have plenty of time to achieve all of these goals. And just so you know, one of the gifts that's featured there when Elaine talked about, when she talked about outer space, you know, this is the NASA cup, right? This is one of the ones that they did for the NASA. I'll find some information for you, Tara. But this was part of that NASA thing too. So y'all gotta have that, and then I'll get all the details for you of how they were actually designed. But when you have your $500, then you're gonna get your keychain card holder for just a $5 copay, and then everything else is absolutely free. So when you do $2,000 this month, you're going to get all of these awards for only $5. How awesome is that, right? And then at $1,000, when you become a grander, you're going to be able to get your drawstring Tupperware backpack with the front zipper. Awesome way to advertise going to the beach, going to the grocery store, out and about. And then with the pandemic and things, I love backpacks these days because they keep your hands free. And I kind of like that it's a little bit more sanitary. So I really am loving the backpacks these days. When you hit your 1,500, that's your personal sales volume bonus. And so what you want to do there is concentrate on hitting that level to get that extra money, guys. That's in addition to your 25%. And then y'all know I'm doing a virtual lunch this month and with our Queen Bees, and those that do the 2,000 are actually getting gift cards so that they can have lunch on Sheila. And so that's part of our awards this month. And then the Queen Bees will come to a virtual lunch where we'll have fun with them and some drawings and gifts for all the Queen Bees. $2,000, you're going to be adding those 2 insulated water bottles. Now, guys, that's not a regular water bottle. That is metal. That is a thermos, you know, like a real live thermos. And so different people have been testing it. I know I've used mine just overnight for ice because I like to have cold water at night, and it worked. One of my friends said she left it in a hot car for 6 hours and then brought it in, and it still was doing. I think I shared that on the team for you guys as well. But look at this. Look at this. This is going to be what you get 2 of these Echo water bottles for free. And I love it. So it's awesome. It has a little rubberized grip on the bottom so it won't fall over, but it is metal, guys, and it is for hot or cold. So it is a thermos for hot or cold, okay? So it is absolutely fabulous. Those 2 water bottles retail for $90, okay? So these both are $90, $45 each, okay? So who has got that goal? So your minimum right there is 2,000. We know Rockaway said that took about 3 or 4 Facebook parties, and you can be there, okay? Or whatever parties that you are able to do. We want to continue on with our manager goals. I'll just hit on that briefly, and I'll come back to that and do a live on that. We want all of our managers hitting their goals, and I do have a challenge going out for anyone that steps up this month to do the pizza party, where I'm going to send pizza to your house for your family to have dinner with your family on me when you step up this month, and then all of our leaders that it'll tell you how to get them. I'll do that challenge, but you have to step up. And then if you're executive director, since you really can't step up unless you go to director, as long as you get paid as executive, and then have that 1 recruit, and then you'll be able to get that pizza party as well. Your director's just going to promote 2 managers from their team this month, okay? And that's what we want to do to get that. So moving right along, I'll come back and do more lives on that. And then we'll tell you more about the directed things. We talked a little bit about the recruiting, so we know we got that smooth chopper. Everybody needs that. And I'll just be honest with you, I love recruiting. That's what I'm known for. My claim to fame in Tupperware is being a recruiting and promoting. And, you know, it doesn't matter to me what the gift is. The gift is, to me, is the opportunity to offer someone else to join us. And the gifts are just a bonus. That's why I like that they call it a recruiting bonus now. So yes, share with people what you love about the business, bring them in, and then when they do, they get a bonus of that smooth chopper for only $15, and then you get one as well. And then of course, when you have 3 recruits in for the month, for us, our first recruit, we get our smooth chopper, but at number 3, we get the microfiber collection, the scrub towel, the window towel, and the microfiber multi-purpose towel, absolutely free. So hello, I love that. Lots going on. This feels like a record breaker month. They're giving away so much this month, guys. So let's shift our focus if we're not into it yet, and let's get into it and let's make it work, because this is available for everyone, Kathy. Everyone. You can be your first day or your, 49th day. I'll have to mess with Bobby now. 49th year. And you can have it all. And that's what we want. We want everybody to get all of this, okay? What else do we this month? I know we have, when our new recruits come in and sell $500, we have a party bonus for them. They have to sell that by the 30th of the month. So guess what? We want to recruit now. So it gives our new recruits more time to get that party under their belt, to get that $500 in. And they can choose between our awesome, amazing one-touch canister set for $10, or they could choose an Impressions bowl set for $10. Both of those are hot sellers. Whenever we have a sale on those, we break the internet. So those are things that we definitely want everybody going for. So that's pretty much what's in your party perks. And then the consistency bonus for your walk. I think Rockaway mentioned that. She really wanted that walk, and she didn't give up on it, just like Kim didn't give up in that card, just like Brenda didn't give up on being a director, just that extra push at the end. But you got to be in it to win it. So $1,500 in June. No, it was in July, $1,500. And then in August, $1,500. And then in September, when you finish at $1,500 this month, you're going to earn this Chef Series 4.4 quart wok, stainless steel, awesome piece of cookware, absolutely free from Tupperware. So we have many team members that are on pace. So we'll get y'all a list of everybody that hit it in July and August, so that you could go hard in September and finish up your consistency. Okay, so that's what's going on there. So we got lots going on, guys. We had a flash sale today. We have another one on Thursday. So if y'all are not getting that out to your customers, you can do that again on Thursday. Plus, stay tuned for awesome more awards. My advice to you is to have parties booked every week, because it's something coming that you're going to want to have those parties in your date book. You don't need to go looking for them. You need to date them now. So use that ABC, follow up with some people, and get those parties in your date book. Now, this is our September brochure that's coming up. Look at it. It's absolutely beautiful. We were able to earn some of these things last month. But look at this Shirley Elegance. I talked to you about making sure you go ahead about Christmas, y'all. This is what you want to talk to people about. They want to order these so they can have them for Thanksgiving and Christmas. These Clearly Elegant bowls, they're super cute, and what y'all cannot really tell by the picture, but those seals are like an eggplant color. What's the name of that color there? That is not black. That's a different color of the seal, okay? And then it actually matches the Shirley Elegant seal. So we have all that collection going on. Your customers are going to love it. They're going to buy it, and they need to buy it now for Christmas. And then we can make sure that they'll be getting that in. But that is an awesome deal. Only $79 for all that Shirley Elegant. And then we have our Clearly Elegant sets as well. Also in this flyer, we have some awesome tabletop collection items. So we have our open house plates. We have our half-gallon pitcher that everyone loves, the open house collection that fits in the door of the refrigerator. It's a slimline pitcher. Everybody loves that pitcher. They ask for it all the time. Make sure you tell them it's back, because all of these specials start on September the 10th. So let them know it's back. And of course, we love a service center, and it is in this beautiful new color. Okay. So that's all in our flyer. Then, of course, Crystal Wave. It's always a big seller during the holiday season, going into the fall and holiday. We have our Crystal Wave line. It starts at a 3.5 cups, and then you're going to see this larger size that you may not be used to seeing, but it is our 3-quart size. Again, customers love it. Let them know that that one is back as well, because so many customers want that size. So make sure you're letting them know you got the smaller size for meal planning and things like that, but then you got the bigger size for our holidays and planning for our holiday meals as well. So you're going to sell a lot of those if you let people know that you got that bigger size. I do have some on hand when that flyer opens, so you'll be able to see, even if it's not that color. And if any of our team members have some, then we'll be showing them to you. Then you got your $54 set of
Hey,
your
Sheila.
awesome colors. Yes.
Sheila, the big one, it's a 3-quart and a 4-quart.
Oh, thank you so much. So you get 2 different sizes. I love that. Isn't that awesome? And don't y'all remember those? If y'all
Yes.
have them in your stock,
Yes.
pull it out if you have it, Netta, because we really want to show people how big that is. It's the same diameter as our large divided plate, right? It's the same seal, but then they are like,
they're just deeper. I love them.
Yes.
I've got those.
yes, love them. So some of us seasoned people, will be showing y'all the sizes of them. So it's actually a 3-quart and a 4-quart. Thanks, Netta. And a set of 2 of those for only $35. Love it. And then we have our $54 set, the 6-piece set in those beautiful colors. And I'll be honest with you, I'm a person that will buy for colors, and I want that set. And I have a ton of Crystal Wave, but I gotta have these pink and all these colors. So make sure you show it. It's orange in there, so that's Rockaway's favorite color. So she'll probably want some of that orange Tupperware there. So our customers do buy for colors, so don't assume that people don't want it because they've already got it in blue or green. But when you show them this, they will definitely want it. And Crystal Wave is one of our top selling products, okay? So this is all coming in our, and then we have our bonus buy. Our bonus buy are these little mini bowls, guys. And believe it or not, people love the small bowls of Tupperware. They love these little small bowls. And it's a set of 4 of these mini bowls that are only $15. So a great add-on, and a bonus buy means just that, you know, after they filled out their order, say, by the way, you qualify for a bonus buy. It is 4 of our 1-cup Tupperware bowls for only $15, and 9 times out of 10 people will add that bonus buy onto their order. Okay, so that's your word choice, is that they qualify because they've placed an order. They qualify to add it to their order. Okay. Now look at this little guy right here, this mini Echo bottle. Oh my gosh, this 3 ounce. Oh my gosh, it's I hold the gift that they get when they hold the party, and it's that little mini. And I'm hoping that we can get some of them. I've just asked, please, can we get them to order, because they're super cute. They're real little, guys. They're only 3 ounces. And some of you might have some because they had them in the gallery for a small time. But they're wonderful. So that's going to be what somebody gets when they date a party with you. So how cool is that? So that's our little dating gift. So I can't wait. So all of that is in your flyer. This flyer, again, is going to be in a 1-page format. They are still doing our format here for the brochure, because eventually they will get back to printing brochures for us. But we will have the 1-page format for you to purchase. And they are right here. I have 2 of them right here, and this is going to be part of our drawings, because I know y'all probably want to get your hands on them right away, because they start on the end. So when we spin the wheel, 2 winners are going to get some new flyers, because we do have it in the one page. One thing they changed with the 1 page, y'all, is lasting for the whole month. There is no tear off. Did y'all notice that? You know, they heard our feedback, so there's nothing to tear off, and it's a place for you to put your name. Kai.
I love that.
Okay, so they are listening to our little tweaks and things. Okay, so so that's what we have going on there. Are y'all excited about next month? Yes. I'm excited. I do have a few of the samples that came in, and the top is purple, and it's the same, going to be the same color on the Clearly Elegance. Okay. And no tear off, so you can use it for the whole month, and they're still only $10 for $1. And now we can order more than 5 packs too. You can order as many as you want. Netta, let me highlight Netta. Netta has the little bottle, guys. Hold on. Netta has that little dating gift.
My
Netta, put it in
back.
front of your face. Put it in
There
front
we
of your
go.
face. There you go.
Oh, so cute.
That's so cute.
They were an award. Some of us earned them as an award.
Too cute.
Cute.
Is that not cute? I love it, Netta. I don't have a one. I don't know why I don't. Oh, I have
So
to
You
you
have
might even
like
be able to take
this
that size on a
color?
plane full of something. Because that seems
Yeah.
like an airline approved carry-on size.
Here's the other color. Well, what do they have a color choice? Here's
I
the other
think it's
color,
the
the orange.
no. I think the other one you had is the one. So how
Okay.
is the mouth? Show them the mouth of it.
Oh yeah.
There you go. So it's open there. Yeah, that's good for travel. Look, that's good for travel.
Oh, it's good for snackies.
Yeah.
I was thinking portion control of my favorite juice that I guzzle.
I think portion control of M&Ms.
Oh yeah, I'm a big M&M fan. I'm trying to wean myself from that.
Bobby would fill
Sometimes
it up.
just
with
got
M&Ms.
to.
Oh, that
What'd
is
Bobby say?
awesome.
It's Brenda. I said Bobby would fill it up with M&Ms.
Oh, that's funny.
Yes, I would.
Thank you, Netta, for showing that because I love it. I remember when they came out, and I actually bought some from the gallery, and I used them as gifts because I thought we would be able to get them. You know how it is. So I guess mine are all given away now. Now I'm like, oh my gosh, I should have saved one of them. But anyway, they are absolutely fabulous. So that's what we got going on. So guys, this is our action plan. What I want you to do is this week, just trust when I tell you that you want to have parties booked for the next 4 weeks. That we will have a bonus coming out. And I don't want to spoil it for you because sometimes Tupperware tweaks things, but I will tell you that we do have a bonus coming out for your hostesses at $500. So you don't want to wait to book parties knowing I'm telling you, you're going to have them coming out in the next few weeks. So go ahead and be booking your parties so that when the bonus comes out, you can really party plan your host and get her sales up even higher. Okay, so the first thing is to please go ahead and fill up your next 4 weeks of parties so that whenever Tupperware comes out with, they're going to come out with, you will be prepared. I don't want you to say, I wish I knew, I maybe would have worked a little harder. I want you to work harder. Go ahead and book your date book, okay? The second thing is that I want you to share your opportunity. If anything that you can hear from me and your directors and I are really working hard to come up sharing you with new onboarding things. But the key to success with Tupperware is bringing in more people to build your team. You want to have the team just because of the team spirit of it all. But the one thing is that you never know whose life you're changing. Like my life has been totally changed by Tupperware. And y'all know my story, and many of you have heard my testimony several different times over the years. It's been an amazing journey, and there's things that has really helped my life. And then now I get to see your stories being told and written. So it's absolutely fantastic. So never take advantage of the fact that you really could be helping somebody. So that's another reason why you want to recruit. And the other reason is if you really love what you do and you really want to be profitable and keep your business going, you really want to build a strong team for that as well, okay? So there's many reasons that you want to share your opportunities. So go out, book those parties, recruit, and then help somebody else. Didn't y'all hear that again already tonight? Or show somebody else how to do it. There's no other secret to Tupperware. There is no other secret to success. And if you talk to anyone that's been successful with the business, they'll all tell you the same. Okay. And now we have this awesome big team together. And what we're going to do is we're going to help each other get there. Sometimes you might be the hand that pulls somebody up, and sometimes you might be at the bottom needing a hand up. But wherever you are in this team, we're going to be there for each other. Okay. So now it's time to give away some flyers. And I thank y'all for being up with me. It's late. Kyle's got to go to school. Look, of course, he can lay down when he wants to, but he wants to be up looking at me. So it's all good. So this is our wheel of everybody that's actually on this call tonight. I appreciate y'all being there. So I picked out something that I can pop in the mail to you right away real quick so that y'all can be ready for your parties. And so we got some of our new flyers that are coming out. They start on September 10th, so I'll get them out in the mail to you tomorrow so you can have them. and enough time to send to your parties and all that kind of stuff. So who wants to win? Miss Ann. Okay, Ann. And who is our next winner? I know Anna like that.
I need to win. Okay, we winning.
And Cindy Russell, yay! All right, so Ann and Cindy, I'll go ahead and
Yay, Cindy.
envelopes right now. Okay, Ann and Cindy. So congratulations to, sorry?
I was just going to say, I did take anybody that we put on those recognition slides is also on a wheel if you needed them. I'm just letting you know.
Okay, good. Let's go ahead and do that. Everybody that was in recognition tonight, let's go ahead and do a couple of $50 surprise packs for that.
Woohoo! Woohoo!
Right, here we
Look
go.
at that beautiful
Yay.
bill.
Woohoo!
Isn't that beautiful?
Wonderful.
All right, so we got two door
All
prize
those
drawings.
amazing people.
The door prize drawings were Cindy Russell and Ann Del Rio. And now who are our $50 surprise pack winners?
Christine Heath.
Go, Christine. Christine's been lucky lately. Christine needs to go pay the lottery.
Shuffle, 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 shuffle. Ready? Okay, here you go.
That wheel is full of recognition right there. Look at that.
Yay,
Leah!
Yay, Leah! Woohoo!
Yeah.
Beep, beep.
Right.
All right, and you want
Okay.
one more?
Yes. Thank y'all for hanging out tonight. We had a great time. I'm so excited about all the sharing.
Oh, I forgot to pull you out of there. I guess you're not going to win. Hang on. I just copied and pasted. Sorry. Let's try that one more time. You want to?
I got something for Sheila. I got something for Sheila.
Well, what I'll do is I'll do a separate win for my Believables team and tell them who won. I'll do it
There you
later.
go.
I'll do a separate draw for Believables.
Yay, Amanda! Woohoo! Beep, beep.
Amanda Brady, congratulations, Amanda. And then I'll
Yay,
do
Amanda.
one for the Believables team for last month, okay? Yay! Thank y'all so much. This was awesome. So this will be like our new format. I'm glad y'all like the slides. I'm glad you like the trainers. We'll make sure we have 2 to 3 solid trainers each month, and then we'll try to get through it without the technical difficulties. But I definitely had a great time. My mind is like, you know, that excited feeling. I'm like you, Bobby. Like, I feel like I'm just leaving rally. Like, I'm so excited.
I know it's time to go eat now. We like to go
Yeah,
eat.
it's time to go eat. Where we going to eat? It's time to go have us a nice meal, get us some food, and talk about what we're going to do in September. But y'all, 125,000. Remember, oh, let me show y'all the bracelet. This is a Swarovski. I love Swarovski. This is a Swarovski. And I hope you can see it blinging, bling, blinging. Can y'all see it?
Oh, that's pretty. I see it sparkling.
Your arm is gonna be lit. Your arm is gonna be lit up. Now this is the deal. And so Vicki, you keep up with this. $500 gets you an entry, but Queen Bees get an additional entry. So we're gonna have to write it different on the wheel so it won't duplicate.
500.
So what we're going for, and this is just the beginning of the gifts. This is one that I have been holding for when we did our million, but it looks like we might do it early. So there'll be more gifts. Whenever High Vision Enterprises hit $1 million, trust and believe it. We can have tons of prizes, okay? More things than we ever want, but I definitely wanted to do this because I wear a lot of Swarovski stuff, y'all. I mean, if y'all ever see something that's really shining bright at you, it's probably Swarovski, and I want a lot of it from Tupperware and all that kind of stuff. So No, I haven't. The most I've done as a director, because we were a two-time elite. I was telling y'all about this before. So the most time I've done as a director was right at 700,000. So this would be the highest that we've ever done, would be $1 million. Okay.
You
So
can
that's
do that, Sheila.
Oh, we will. Like I said, I kind of wasn't even thinking about it till Dora put that out there, and I'm like, why she show me that? But anyway, we'll stay focused on what we need to do, and we are really working hard. Our directors, I just want y'all to know y'all have the best directors. We're really putting some things together to help us all get through this together. Okay, so y'all give it up for your directors because they are my partners, and they're awesome. Yay!
Yeah, Vicky.
And we are in this together.
And thank you, Vicky, for all you do.
Yeah, thank you, Vicky. Lord have mercy. Y'all, Vicky is my savior of the night.
I'm just going to shout out real quick. I recruited somebody today that was on Rally tonight, and I'm so excited. Way to go.
What?
And her name is Kathy Weekly, and she just posted. She's getting off. Good night, all. Seems like I am on the best team. And yes, Kathy, you are.
Yay!
We are so glad to have you. Yay!
I'm sorry, yes. Hey, let me put that down because I know you got a list of it, but I missed introducing our first timer, so I'll write that down and get you something for Kathy, Vicky, okay? So thank you. Thank y'all so much. I'm going to stop the recording. Oh, my goodness. You know what? So Satan had to go sit down